If retro games suddenly started heavily decreasing in value, would you panic, sell? Would you panic, sell, or hold on to your collections?
Well, since I'm not collecting to worry about the value, I wouldn't matter to me. I would just hold on to it.
Yeah, my answer is basically just as simple. If I found out that Sapphire had suddenly become a $200 game instead of a $500 game, I'd take that as a good sign to just start buying up all the expensive PC Engine shit that I've always wanted. I'm not selling it off. This is not something I'm doing for a profit.
It's really strange because whenever I see or hear something like that, I don't categorize collectors as caring, number one, about the value of something.
No, there are some out there that do, but it's weird that that's kind of... I don't know, it seems like that's becoming more of an assumption.
To me, that's speculation, that you're a speculator at that point. Because if you don't care about what's on the cartridge or what you're actually collecting as much as what the price is worth, then why don't you just buy and sell stocks? Or mutual funds.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, especially when these games go for as much as a mutual fund, you know? If you're spending $1,000 on a Dinosaur Peak, Flintstones with the manual or whatever, go out and buy $1,000 in stocks then and play with that. You know, like, I don't understand why you would put it towards something like you don't actually care about the fun or art put into something that you play.
So put it into paper and make your money the same way.
Exactly. Or maybe it's because you want to be attached to something and be part of a scene or a hobby. That's cool. But yeah, if they started decreasing in value, I think it'd be great for those that actually want to buy the games to play, because then it would get rid of the speculators and all the vipers and leeches that have come into the scene the past 5 or 6 years, especially the people that like slabbing things. They would go away and go towards toys or comics or anything else. That's how you know what the person is about, if they've migrated from something or can easily migrate to something else. They didn't really love it to begin with, did they? They just sort of glommed onto it because they saw dollar signs.
Right.
So to me, that's the best I could answer that. I wouldn't panic because the majority of my games I got way back when, and I didn't spend top dollar anyway. Well, at the time they were top dollar for, you know, when I bought Little Samson, I spent $90 on it, not $500 or $600. So I wouldn't care because I'm not looking to. I don't need the money. If I needed the money, I wouldn't have spent the tons of money to begin with to get this shit.
Exactly.
It's such a weird thing when you think about it. I'm worried about the value of a fucking video game, so I'm gonna spend $1,000 on it first, and then don't spend the money then if you're worried about the value.
Yeah.
Because it's not like you're buying gold or silver. You know, something that could have some stability overall or go up. You're buying a fucking video game or a toy.
I refuse to believe that video games are going to forever trend upwards. I don't want to talk about bubbles bursting, but at some point, these aren't going to be worth what they are now.
No. It always comes back to those really rare stuff keeps the value. The common ones, oh no. Contra is going to be a $300 game.
No.
You're not going to see that.
No, there will be a time at some point when everyone who's only in this partially gets out of it, and Contra will go back to being $10.
Yay!